Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's live stream. It is just me today. It's just me. You probably already know that because in our posts we mentioned it. But yeah, so today it's just myself. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have some fun. We did a little dress to impress thing. I have like a little bit of like some things to chat about, but for the most part, we're just gonna hang and have a good time, have a good day. So any of your more like Luke vibey questions, if you know what I mean, hang on to them for next week. I know I saw a whole bunch of them. I think Savage Power kicked off the chat on YouTube today with some intense questions. And although I could take a stab at them, that's just not the vibe for today. You know what I mean? We're hanging out, we're having a good time. No mullet today. I'm so sorry that I don't have a mullet, although I fear that would not suit me. So I will avoid that. It's no fun without Luke. Rude. Okay. Rude. I'm the fun one. Let's be clear. No, I'm kidding. Luke's fun, but we're different. Okay. Luke's still recovering from his 30th party. Okay. So let's chat about the event. Okay. There's a few things I want to mention and let's just talk about it because this event was kind of different from things that we've done in the past. And this was here was our regular, I guess it's just me. We can just do a little, oh no, wait, there's one I prefer. Which one do I do? This one? Nope. Ooh, why am I a circle? That one? This one? Because I have this set up. Where is it? I'm just dancing around the screen, I guess. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah, so this event, very different from what we've done in the past. Well, okay, we've done similar vibe, but we haven't done something so directly like global working together and there's no time frame. So with that, how do you balance an event like this? Because a lot of the time we can say it's like a race against the clock and we can do some analysis and some predictions and stuff, right? So when we're doing a prediction of how people will engage with an event, there's so many variables and it's a prediction, like it is truly a guessing game of, okay, how many people do we think are going to participate? Well, we have data from previous events that we can look at. So let's look at like an average, but okay, an average of different events that are completely different vibe, it's kind of hard to compare. So we take a guesstimate, as you might call it. And then from there, okay, so the percentage of these users will go super hard versus play really casually versus, they'll be interested in this aspect versus this aspect. And there's just so many endless variables. So when we're trying to predict the outcome of things and therefore the balance of things, it's a little bit of a guessing game. Yes, it's data backed, but at the end of the day, it's a guessing game. And so when we were balancing this event specifically, it's kind of a new vibe. We haven't done something like this, at least, exactly like this before. So we were like, okay, we didn't want to be too conservative though. Like we wanted it to last a few days and have like a lot of fun. We didn't want it to last. Like if this was super hard to complete, it would have sucked. No one would have wanted to play it. You're like, why would I spend like a week feeding a Luke head? Like, you know what I mean? So it was really this like balance of, okay, how can we keep it like fun and engaging and interactive, but not drag on forever, right? So that was our goal. Keep it short and sweet, let it last a couple days so that people can engage with it, have fun with it. But it's not like, oh my God, this is too long. And it's not, oh my gosh, this is too short either. Well, you guys came out. You came out in hordes. So funny. So Luke's birthday was on Sunday, right? And so my time, I live in Europe. We launched this Sunday night, almost honestly. And I woke up the next day and I generally work afternoon hours to kind of match North America, right? So I had some errands to run Monday morning. I was like out and about in town running some errands and it's like noon and I get a message saying like, hey, by the way, it lasted 7 hours. I was like, what do you mean it's supposed to last a day or two? No, it's Luke's gone, and so we reset it around, I think 2 p.m. my time was when I was able to get back to my computer and reset it and do the announcement and all of that. And then it took 4 hours. So I think it was really fun that we were able to reset it so easily. It was just like round two, the exact same thing, you know, no expectations of like new things. Like it's literally we're resetting the exact same event, but everyone had a lot of fun. And it was really fun. I genuinely think I've asked for feedback from so many of you all, so I'm not just like making this up, but everyone enjoyed it. Everyone had a fun time. A lot of people enjoyed different aspects of the event. I got a lot of feedback that players absolutely loved that, like the encouragement of it just dropping new things as you go, which made you want to go more to see like what more fun things you would get. And then there actually kind of was inherently a race against the clock because people were going so hard. It was like, oh no, am I going to be able to play and get all of these rewards before everyone else finishes the game? Which, of course, like I said, we weren't designing for that aspect as much. We expected it to be a little bit more calm and collected. And then the other side, which our landowners specifically loved, which I am so not surprised by, was developing their own PvP game with the stakes because the Quicksilver didn't implement a cooldown time and therefore they went PvP with the stakes, which was just kind of like a funny other like thing that could happen. You know, did we predict that could happen? Possibly. Like, yeah, maybe it'll happen, but like whatever. No, it became like a full-blown game. And that's like what I'm saying is like when we're trying to predict how these events are going to turn out, it's really hard to predict sometimes. And especially you guys loved this one more than I thought you would, because it's also weird. It's weird. It's like, what do you mean feed the founder? Okay, one other thing I wanted to address about this event, which I think is low-key the funniest part, okay? And for all of you guys watching right now, there's just shy of like 200 of you watching me right now, okay? Luke has not seen this event. Now, yes, you're like, it's for his birthday. What do you mean you didn't see it? He is on a trip right now. And I wasn't sure when, what time, and what day exactly he was leaving on. Now, his birthday was on Sunday. So I was like, regardless of his plans, we're launching this on Sunday. Okay. And so we did. He has not seen it because he left before we launched the event. So it makes it so much funnier. Oh my gosh, because he's going to come back and be like, what do you mean? Many people were feeding me steaks. And I can tell you the lore between the three items. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The first one, leaks. Leaky Luke. He loves to leak things to you guys. It's like, that's lore of Pixels at this point. We know Leaky Luke. Okay. Steak. Luke loves steak. He loves the protein. He loves the meat. He loves steak. He's a big steak eater. It's great. Now the cordyceps, you're probably all like, what the actual heck is that? Yeah. Cordyceps are like this weird fungus mushroom thing that in the animal kingdom, or maybe more like insects, I don't know that well. You can look it up, but they do infect and take over the bodies of like insects, which is creepy and weird. And I am aware that The Last of Us is built off of that. I haven't seen it, but I do know that The Last of Us is about cordyceps taking over and like murdering people. So that's not the reason. That's not the reason for it. Cordyceps are actually super like healthy for humans. Like they kind of give you this energy thing. And before Pixels, Luke had actually some sort of wellness company, and one of the products they sold was this like cordyceps powder that you would mix with things. It tasted awful. I tried it and I was like, Luke, this is horrible. And he's like, that's why we closed the company. I was like, cool. Anyways, and so because of Luke, I had cordyceps, and then as you do with those things, I just like it dried out and I never had it again. But anyways, when we were thinking of what are 3 things that people would like to feed Luke, it's like, okay, what are super Luke things? Steak is super obvious. Leek, great pun. And then I was like, let's be super, super weird and do cordyceps. And my team was like, what the heck is that? And I was like, exactly. It's weird. And then also, yeah, just like feeding a giant Luke head. Yeah. So anyways, I digress. Luke is going to come back next week, and he's going to log in to his computer, and he's going to see that hundreds, thousands of people have been feeding a giant head version of him. Anyways, so I'm excited for it. He's going to see all of your messages. You guys sent them the sweetest, most lovely things too. Your posts. I know, like, especially Dynamic Warrior wrote like the nicest thing. You guys are just like lovely. Lale just wrote a really lovely post about this event, and then also the Pixels team. Like, we see it, we love it, we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, that is really, it's gonna be funny. So yeah, when we calculated, I was like, let's give some funny just like stats from the event, right? Who would have thought 14.6 million calories? Like, that's enough to murder people, you know? Like I don't think that's not possible. And then yeah, it was like enough steak of like 2 cows. So, you know, fun stuff. And then of course we had the stacked tasks. Now, I think this one was also a really successful component of the game, because I will post on X, I will post on in-game announcements, Discord, we'll talk about it, all this stuff I used to, I haven't really been doing it, post on Telegram and all this. Nope, this got the word out better than anything, was that, what are these tasks? So that was a really fun component of it too. And yeah, so when we have the ability to, and it like makes sense in events, we'll definitely implement stack tasks, gets people going and having fun and everything. Yeah. So anyways, this event was really fun. I really hope when Luke logs in, he's not like, what the hell? He's more excited about it and laughing about it. So funny. You guys are like, when's Heidi's birthday? We need a Heidi head. Like, it's strange. Anyways, thank you all. If you have feedback, would love to hear it. Yeah, this was really fun and good. Okay. Was there anything else in here that I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, the recyclers, those went out on Monday, and you got your buoy bucks back, so that's cool. And yeah, so that's that. Before we dive into the dress to impress, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that is Open Pixels. Hold on. So this, I need to be smaller. I need to not be covering things. How do I do this? Oh, I'm so small if I do that. Is it better like this? What do you guys think? You tell me. Maybe I should also just make this like, yeah. Good, right? Maybe I can make it even narrower, and it is that good? Okay, cool. Sorry, let me just, I'm reading your comments, you guys. Can we feed Luke every day? No. Okay, I'm gonna answer that after. Let me see here. Zombie mushroom. Yeah, it is a zombie mushroom, actually. Like, Google cordyceps, guys. They're interesting. They're creepy. Wait, is this no. I feel like it wiped out. Like, I had a bunch of settings and it's just wiped them all, which is irritating. Which one did I decide on? This one? Okay. All right. I'm just pinning some of your stuff and I'll look at afterwards. Savage Power, you seem to be very passionate and have some serious questions. Just hold on to those for next week when Luke is back. Some of your like economy questions and whatnot. Okay. And mnemonic. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about Open Pixels. Now, I'm not going to dive in and do like a huge how to go through walkthrough of this site yet, but some of you noticed it got a facelift. So this is the community building website, the open source submission website, whatever you know it as. It used to be like a pale color, kind of like a beige and whatever. So yesterday we published this huge facelift of it. Now it really gives Pixels vibes with the color scheme and the layout and all of that. It feels good. Let me know your thoughts on that if you have any, but she got a big facelift. But yes, this is the exact same website. So you can come in here and you can discover what the Pixels community is building. So you know, with all of the open sourcing, there's tons of opportunities for developers in our community to build things and submit them. And yes, we still have to really figure out what that system is going to look like. But this is the website that supports all of that and supports like your ability to take part in voting and requesting ideas and all of that. So it is community.pixels.xyz. That link we can post literally anywhere. Yeah, let me just post it in the chat, and then you guys can like share it amongst yourselves and also in Discord and whatnot. But you have seen this website. It just used to look a little different. The layout is the same. The concepts are the same. It's just the colors and a little bit of the design. It's just a little different. But you've seen this website. Luke has posted about it many times. It just used to, you know what, maybe I should like bring up the old photo. I have a photo of what it looked like, and you guys will be like, oh yeah, that site. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Here we go. This is what it looked like. Do you recognize it? This color? Yeah? So it just got a facelift. It's the exact same website. Okay, so diving in real quick, like I said, I'm not going to go super in depth, but I just want to walk you guys through this a bit because it is live. We are going to do a big announcement about it soon, maybe coming days or early next week. But I wanted to just talk about it today because there's so much here. And because Luke is off, one other thing that I thought would be really, really cool and really amazing and fun and like almost like a really cool birthday present for Luke would be if this website had a bunch of submissions and a bunch of ideas and was just like active and running and had really good stuff on it for when he came back. So he like leaves with it in beta and he comes back with it like just blooming with your ideas and activity and fun stuff. So if you have things that you're building that are like ready, almost ready for submission, like it would be so amazing if you could submit those in the next couple of days. If you have really cool ideas that you want to request, submit those. Let's go through it. So come to this. This is the homepage here. Discover what the community is building. You get a little community activity thing here over on the right and some featured projects here. Now, there are only 3 projects in the whole system right now. So, and they're kind of like mock-up projects. Well, kind of. One of them is. So you get a sense of what it looks like. But once there's a lot more in here, you can get the idea it's going to be way more. So these are the 3 projects that are in here. Luke used the Pixels post as one of them. You guys are very familiar with the Pixels post, but we can open it in a second. This one is a UGC, an AI pixel generator UGC maker tool one of our devs was working on. And this is our very own chicken pet submitted, putting Luke in a cage. Now, I don't understand the specifics of this as he left no details, but it is putting Luke in a cage. But if you open up like the Pixels post submission, for example, you come in here, get the latest update on Pixels. Now, this is where if this was a real post, there'd be so many more details and information so you can get a sense of like, okay, what is going on with this update, this idea, this submission? Do I want to support it and whatnot? There can be a bunch more photos and whatnot. And then, of course, Pixels team will make decisions. You can comment and, you know, have concerns, whatnot. This is where you guys get involved with the developers building out these like new apps, or they could be like a new realm. They could be UI improvements, like things for the actual Pixels game. Like this is where you come in and get involved. And so we can go to, this is the showcase, this is the homepage, and then you can come over to vote. So there's no open things right now because there's not a lot of submissions in here, but this is where you vote. And like right now I have 11.1 votes, and when we click on that, you can see votes are calculated from a bunch of different things. I'm not sure if this is the final balance or not, but you can see here, they're calculated with a bunch of things. So this is my breakdown. I don't have a lot of Pixel or staked Pixel in my account that's attached to this website. Therefore, I don't have a lot here, but you can see what the breakdown is for your personal account. Now, requests. this is where like, okay, maybe I'm not a developer, but I have this idea and I think it would be so amazing as an addition to the project. I really want to see someone build it. This is where you come in and you request a feature. So you can click on here, fill out this information and submit the request. So we do have one in here from Kieran, and you can see if I click on it, you can see all the information about like what he's thinking and what his ideas are. So I have 11 votes. So if I'm like, yep, I really agree with you and I want this, I can use one of my votes on here. So when I say it would be really cool if Luke came back to this website just blossoming with activity, I completely understand that it takes time to build things. So our developers in the community, you might not be able to build things before Luke logs in on Sunday or Monday when he's home. However, if you guys have really cool ideas, you can easily request them and submit here so fast. So if you want to get involved and you want to kind of be a part of this, like, let's get this website like just with tons of activity on it for when Luke comes back, put your ideas in this page on their request page. And then of course, yes, if you're a developer and you have something that's like almost there or whatnot, it would be really cool if you submitted it here. And this is where you share what you built. This is like obviously a lot more intense of a submission, all of this. And then you can submit links to it and media and publish it. And then people can start to talk about it and all of that. So this is like the rough breakdown of this site. We will dive deeper into all of it. This was like very high level, but like I said, please submit to it, poke around, see what it looks like. I'm going to comment here. This is the link. It's really easy, community.pixels.xyz. It will also be linked in game, hopefully over the next couple days. And yeah, great. Okay. I saw you had a couple questions. Yeah, Mnemonic, let's go. One of our builders in the community has been super, super helpful and impactful with us building this tool out. So shout out to him. And yeah, if you have things ready to go, please upload them. Let's see. Okay, and then there's some other questions in here. Okay. Savage Power, you have so many really good questions. And like I said, a lot of them are just like, let's hang tight. Let's wait for Luke next week. I think a couple of them I've pinned, but yeah. Okay. I think it's time that we get silly. Okay. It's time to get silly. We've done the serious thing. Let's do the silly thing. So yesterday, hold on, let me make sure. Let me swap accounts here. Yesterday, I shared on the Pixels account that we're going to do our own, where was it? Here we go. Our very own Dress to Impress. And we're going to go through the submissions today on the live stream. So this was actually an idea from Nenzi. She is just a wonderful person in our community, a farmhand, a pixel artist, a huge contributor to Pixels community. And she came up with this idea on one of our farmhand calls that I actually wasn't even there. I heard through the grapevine. Someone on my team was like, hey, Nenzi said this. And I was like, yes. Now, I've actually never played Dress to Impress myself, but I know the concept. We know the idea. So yesterday, whipped up this little photo booth selfie station for you guys to take a photo of yourself and comment them. And then we're going to go through. Now, there's 200 comments. So we'll see what we get through. I also have no idea what I'm looking for. When I was just like, wait, how do I judge outfits? Like, what are the, hold on, let me write this down. Dress to Impress. Just so I can keep track. Like, what are the things we're looking for when we're looking at these submissions? You know, I'm thinking maybe something, when I think I have to have a reaction to it. I think that's really it. If I'm like, oh, that's cool, like, that's nice, you know, that's not a reaction. If I'm like, oh my God, good or bad, I think that's a reaction. Yeah, criteria. Thank you, Gazelle. I succeeded in school in math and science, not as much in the language department. Actually, that's a lie. I did really well in French. Anyways, um, so let's dive in. I want you guys active in the chat with me though. Like I need help. Okay, so let's get going into the fierce, confident, beautiful. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show the comments on stage so you guys can kind of, oh, I don't know if you can see them over that. Well, you can see ish. And let's go. Maybe if I do a little bit of little this. Oh, then you're over my face. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Okay, maybe that'll work better. And then you guys can see things a little. We'll see. Let me know. So let's get going. Okay, so this was me. I think I win. I'm kidding. I will not be getting any rewards. I haven't also decided what we're sending out. I know I said pixel rewards. We'll definitely send out it'll be pixel. How much? I don't know. Probably do like some sort of in-game drop. So yeah, let's hope you guys also gave me your details, because if I have to track down a bunch of people, it's not going to be fun. And yes, this should have gone in the header post, but it didn't. So I digress. Okay, so the one criteria was that it has to be the Pixels avatar, because you can't customize NFT avatars. So, you know, like there are incredible, amazing, beautiful NFT avatars, but I needed to see the creativity from the individual, you know, which meant Pixels avatars. And we all know there are lots of weird combinations you guys can make. So let's get going. Horrible. But like so on brand. Like that is what Zombina looks like as a Pixels character. Okay, so I think that was a legitimate reaction. So shout out to Zombina. And of course, my copy paste is glitching. There we go. That's awful. Okay, I can't spend too long because there's like 200 submissions too. So as much as I want to take my time with this, I don't think I can. Okay, these aren't Pixels avatars, but cute. Okay, you know what I find funny about this one is that it's giving cowboy, which is great, respect. This is a farming game, but because of how the screenshot captured the Lily aura, it looks like flies, like you're stinky. Which I actually really love and appreciate, because I think without the stinky flies, you're just a normal cowboy. But this makes me feel like you've been working on the on the farm. So I'm gonna grab your address, because that is funny to me. Yeah. Okay, Lale. This is really cute because it's like a Brazilian chubkin with a ponytail. like what is this combination? That's really funny. Okay, we got a lot of winners. We're starting off strong, guys. All right, Nunzi, you look so pretty. Like this is how I don't know what Nunzi looks like, but this is what I picture, you know, just like this feminine ethereal goddess vibe with a mushroom hat. So also it was her idea, so she definitely is gonna get something, you know what I mean? Okay, I haven't got a notification. What do you mean, Sophia? Okay, oh, it's Sophia. Here we go. Sophia, this is pretty. It's similar to mine. I love that bow. That bow is like one of my favorite things in game. What do you guys think about this one though? This is more chill, I feel like. What is going on? You guys let me know in chat, because I feel like this is too normal. You know what I mean? Okay, chicken pet. This I love because this chicken, I think I made this for your birthday years and years ago, and then we redid it for your current birthday, which is amazing. I appreciate it. I think it's too plain though. You know, you're just like a naked chicken. What do you guys think? It's too far from the curtain. Okay. Okay, Cappy. Love it. Not Pixels avatars. Okay, so you submitted again. Okay, I like this hair, hat, glasses combo. Like, I think you look slick. You know, it's giving. I've never watched Jersey Shore, but when I picture some of the Jersey Shore guys, it's this. So I kind of like it. Cabby, you didn't put your details down, so now I have to hunt you down. Come on. At least you're very easy to get in contact with, so we're good. Cabby. Okay. The situation. Yeah, I think it's giving that, right? Okay, Peach, my father's favorite child. I really want to know what you mean by that because what? Okay. I don't mind it, but I'm not obsessed with it. I think the gloves are an interesting addition. Um, this is what I need you guys to also tell me in chat. Like, what do we think about Peach? Because I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is horrific. I'm watching Handmaid's Tale right now. I don't recommend it to anyone under the age of like 30. But it reminds me of that show. I think because of that, I can do it. But Karma, you need to tell me your. I don't know your info. So if I can't figure it out, I can't send you anything. Right? You see it. It is giving that vibe, right? Yeah. Don't watch that show if you're under like 30. Okay. This is kind of funny because you have like the shirt matches your nose, which I appreciate. What do we think, folks? Mixiero, one of those names that I just don't like saying out. Cappy, just tell me on Discord. I can't copy from chat easily. What do we think? Mixiero, cool. Yeah, you like it? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Mix, you also need to give me your details. Actually, isn't your name exactly that? Yours is just exactly, right? Okay. Represents me completely. The necklace adds a special touch, and this clover brings me protection and luck. The outfit is from the Fableborn Quest. Okay, we love it. I'm into that. I like it. She's strong. I like that the eyes are kind of like really intensely matching the vibe and of the outfit and whatnot. So yeah, I think so. Okay. Let's keep going. Cute. Love, not a pixel avatar. Okay, Silky Sniper. I mean, like this is I feel like a more basic Pixels outfit. Like you've got like the OG hat shape. At least I think this is like one of the updated versions. I feel like it's a little plain. We haven't seen a single Bazaar and Boss outfit. I mean, that's the Bazaar and outfit, I think, right? What do you guys think? Silky Sniper, what are we thinking? I feel like it's a little plain, you know? All right. Ramesh. I feel like this is like probably what you look like IRL. Like this is like I can see this dude like walking down the street. Now, if I saw this guy walking down the street with those glasses on, that would be questionable or like that would make me look. Like that would be the thing that I'm like interesting combination of outfit, like good for you. So maybe you do deserve that just because now I'm picturing someone walking down the street with insane sunglasses on, you know? Okay. Okay. Best combo duo. Yep. We got some suits, some bald guys. Don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's funny. You look like what's the guy that does the Family Feud show? Yeah, Steve. What's his name? Steve what though? Steve shoot. I'm like Erwin. No, I'm too old. Okay. I think it's funny. I feel like you guys like it. So we'll go. We already have a squeegee one. So Strigidae added to the list. Did you give me? No, you didn't give me your details either. Shoot. All right. This feels tame for Thorniac, truly. Like usually Thorniac's in the most absolutely crazy, insane avatar with all of these stinkies around him. So this feels like chill, which I respect. So I think because of that, I am going to say yes, because I feel like you actually consciously thought about this and like almost held back in a way that's interesting. Okay. This one, Daddy Yo. See, that's just absolute chaos. We've got the shoes, the shoreline outfit, the shoreline glasses, a green hat. I think that was like was that from like one of the St. Patty's Day events? I don't know why your head looks kind of black, like what's underneath. I appreciate the chaos. I'm gonna say yes. All right. You know, it's funny because I used to absolutely hate when people would like act like do this kind of stuff, because I was hoping that we would be able to kind of like configure things in a way that but we can't, and it turns into chaos. And I love it. Now I'm like, please give me, what is that? Okay, well, that was a reaction. I guess. Prophet cider. Prophet cider. All right. Yeah, good for you, you know. All right, Luke. See, the funny thing about this is the Luke head. I think it's too plain though. You know what I mean? I think this is too normal, chill. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's an outfit. Yeah. That's a good combination. We have like the Chinese lantern, the pirate, and then Lord knows what else is going on. Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to pets because they're not a part of this, but in this one, I actually think it adds adds a pop of color. So I'm gonna say yeah, yeah. Okay, Joshy, very cute, but not part of the event. This is Luke. I appreciate it, but once again, it's like the one before. I feel like there's not enough going on. All right. This is cute. Keeping it cute and comfortable. I think without the glasses, and the gloves are kind of a funny choice. Without the glasses, this would be really chill, but I kind of enjoy knowing that your glasses actually say, what is it, 2025? I think they say 2025, right? I kind of like knowing that there's a sneaky New Year's thing in here that just like people don't know unless they also have those glasses. So I think with that, we'll say yes. All right. Moving on ahead. I think this is not a Pixels avatar. All right. This is really chaotic. It's cute. I enjoy that you have some of like the old things. You're definitely sticking to like Chinese New Year theme, which is cool, but you also have the 2025 glasses. I feel like this doesn't layer as well as the previous ones. But it's similar enough to the other ones that I can't say no, because then that's like not fair. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say yes. In isolation, I don't know if it's good enough, but given what I've said for others, I think we can keep going. Okay. This is interesting because I feel like you're gonna kick someone's butt. Like I feel like you're like just like one of those like really intense people that like has crazy cool style, and you like don't really know what's going to come from you next, and I appreciate the individuality of that, and so therefore I'm going to say yeah. Okay. Okay. This is really chill. I feel like this is what you look like probably IRL, which I appreciate. But I think it's too normal. I think it's too simple, right? Okay. All right. All right, here we go. I love that hat. Like, I love it. I appreciate it. Amazing. I feel like you have a little bit of a theme going on. You've got like the minor outfit, but it almost feels like you're using it for something more. Like there's something intense going on, and then you're kind of crazy because you have a watering can as your hat, but maybe you're using it for something more, and we just don't know yet. And then you've got a little luck in your hand. So yeah, I think this is a good one. This is like at a first glance, I wouldn't think much of it, and then a second glance, I'm like, oh, this person, there's more depth to them than we initially recognized. Okay. Let's keep going here. The Ronin fit. I appreciate that you have these Ronin outfit choices because they're definitely on the OG side. What do we think though, folks? Is this this person looks actually, you know what? This person looks well put together with unique items. Like you had to be at the Shoreline event. You had to be around when we were selling the Ronin things. You had to be around for the St. Patty's Day thing. And I think this combination, given the history, deserves a yes. So let's keep going here. Love it. Not well, that was a reaction. So I thank you. Get it. Thank you. I need to be quick. I need to keep going, guys. Okay. Love it. I think it's a little too simple. Too simple, right? Yeah. Okay. You don't have a mouth. Interesting choice. I feel like you're a ninja that's going to kick someone's butt in like a different way than the previous one. You know what I mean? I kind of like the all black outfit, and the fact that you don't have a mouth makes it like almost more intense. Like there's something I don't know about you, and it freaks me out, and it's alluring at the same time. Does that make sense? Okay. I like this. You're probably Spanish, which I appreciate, and you are going to go maybe play some soccer. I think it's a little too chill. I don't think there's enough going on here. Let me know what you guys think. That's interesting. Astro Luke. What do we think, folks? It's something. I don't mind it. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think of this one? Okay. Okay, I like this. I love the color combo here. Like this is just like blue, purple. This is Pixels color right here. Yeah, no, I like that. I love the hair with those glasses and the vampire outfit. Honestly, even your pet adds to the equation. I like this one. This is a good one. Okay. All right, keep going here. I think this is too chill. All right, Clips gave us options, and I like them. This is funny and cute. I love the hair with the outfit. What is that? Okay, well, that was a reaction. So I guess Clips. Let's keep going. Okay. This is kind of cute. This is endearing. This is like an old gentleman Norwegian. That's the Norway flag, right? Is it? I think it is. I think I'm gonna say that's a Norwegian flag. It's just like here for a nice, good time. Now, is it enough? I don't know. What do you guys think? I like it, but I don't know if it's enough. Let me know. Okay. This is interesting layering of hair, hat, and chicken head. Was that intentional? I'm not sure. I'm not sold by this one. Let me know in chat. Okay. And my computer's gonna die. Guys, it's gonna be a long AMA today. How about this? I'll review outfits for like another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll dive into, I have some stuff to give away to you, and I know some other people have some questions, and we can stay on a little bit longer. Does that sound good? What do we think? Yeah? Okay. I love this combo. I'm a big fan of the hair coming out of the headscarf and the combo going on up there. It's just chaotic and I'm into it. It's a vibe. All right. I probably won't get to every single submission then. That means though, because I feel like if I did, I would be here forever. Okay. Let's zoom in here. Okay, I like the red beer on the dark skin because I feel like to get that color, you'd probably have to have dyed it. So I'm into that, and I appreciate the mixture of the tuxedo with the hat. Like you definitely were at the events, you know what I mean? So with that, I think, or no, wait, I wasn't zoomed in 100%. With that, I think I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm into that. And thank you for giving me your address because so many of these are going to be a nightmare to find. Cute. Love it. Amazing. Okay. You look like a very concerned yet well put together farmer. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do we think? I don't know if it's enough. Okay. This one. How was I zooming in before? I used to just like zoom in and it was easy. And it's like I forgot how to like use my computer suddenly. See, but that doesn't work. Okay, well, I can't even tell what's on your head. But I like the combo. Like this is really chaotic. I think it's a yes. I think it's a yes. Okay, hold on. I need to zoom back out. Although I don't know. Oh, brave underscore 6. Got it. Got it. Brave underscore 6. Okay, we'll do just a few more. A little too chill, I think. A little too chill. This is pretty, but I think it's a little too chill. What do you guys think? You want me to do more? I thought you guys would be like sick of this by now. I love this. This is cute. This is a little crazy. You've got just a mixture of like cute things, and I'm into it. I don't know your name besides what your Twitter handle is. So I'll try to use that to find you, but cute. Love it. Okay. I think these are too chill, normal, like cute, but a little we could do better, you know? Luke in a fit. See, Luke doesn't know that you guys are walking around with Luke heads either. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be funny when he returns. I think this is a little too chill, you know? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. OCSA. Perfect. All right. Like, what are those gloves for? You know what I mean? Like, understand why you'd be throwing on like a tee and some jeans and some sunnies, but why do you need gloves? Like, what are you doing? It's creepy, you know? I guess with that, I have to, you know, that was a reaction. So, El Destripador. I don't know what that means. Destripador. What does that mean? Okay. What is behind you? I feel like just putting the Luke head on a fit though is like not enough. I guess you're holding on to something. I don't know about this one as much. Like, what do you guys think? It means Reaper. It means Reaper. Oh, creepy. You should be dressed more like Zombina. Let me know what you guys think about this one. We tried making a mullet. Is that what it is? Respect. Okay. Yep. Respect. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's do 5 more and then I'll jump into some other stuff. And like I said, we can hang out a little longer today if you guys want. How was I zooming in so easily before? Like I genuinely forgot how my computer works. Okay, we'll just do that, I guess. Okay, I respect this because if I saw you walking down the street looking like that, you'd get a second glance, you know? You got and it's not like the fit is like supporting of the top hat. You know, it's kind of like that person has a personality and I want to have a conversation with them. So, oh, where did you go? Oh, where did it go? Where'd it go? Shoot. Okay, I think it scrolled. We went through all of these. Where was it? Where was it? Okay, I don't even remember who it was. So please chat, tell me, rewind, tell me who that was because I missed it and it went away. I don't know. Okay, ArcLight. I feel like you're a waiter at a really cool St. Patty's Day party, and because of that, I think it's a yes. What do you guys think? Okay, I like the craziest outfits. That's the point, you know. That's the point. Um, okay, I also really like this one because I think you're a witch, but like not a normal witch. Like you're doing some next level weird stuff and I'm kind of into it. Because why are you in a gown, right? And either you're old and have like tons of knowledge because your hair is gray and white, or you've bleached it that color, which I also love and respect because I used to have that hair color low key, and it takes effort. So I like her, you know? Okay. That was like three. I had two more, right? Okay. We have to end on a high note though. It has to be a good ending. Yeah. Okay. All right, Mark, you need to stop being homophobic and transphobic and stuff in chat. I'm really not feeling it. You said a couple things. We're not here for that. Okay. Chubkins. But like I feel like you've dressed up as the like entire Chubkin because you've got like you look like a bear fit or something. I like it. I appreciate it. I think that's a yes. Let's do it. Okay. And then we got to end on a high note. So let's see. Is this the next one a good one? I like that. You're like pirate hat. I think it's a decent combo that like works together. You know? I think it works. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm so sorry. I think we have to call it there for now because there were so many more submissions than I even anticipated. So I can try to take a look through them later. I can't promise anything, but thank you all for participating because this was really silly and fun. And I think once in a while we got to do silly, fun things on the AMA. Let me know if you like this. I know the last time I live streamed alone. Well, okay, the 2 times ago we like went through lands and like did all of that. So if you enjoyed today, let me know. If you prefer like other things, let me know. Because once in a while, I think it's fun to just be silly and do silly things together. Okay, so couple things. I actually have a bunch of the curtain and lights to give out to you guys. Some fun UGCs. So hold on, let's go to like one place, but I want to show you. So what we were just looking at, this curtain and this light here, we have a whole bunch to give out. So let's do that. Exactly. My live stream's gonna be 2 hours long. Okay. What land should we go to? Someone tell me a land that we should all congregate at. And then I will also try and answer some of your questions while we. Okay, 2660. Let's go check it out. If it needs to have the vibe. If this land doesn't have the vibe, we can go to another one, you know? Oh my gosh. This land has the vibe. Let's be for real. Oh my god. It's like the eyes. That's kind of creepy. Okay, let's come up here. I do have some of them to give out. Let me just quickly hold on. Okay, give me 1 second here. I just want to see. I just want to see if there are some other people, farmhand around or something that can help me distribute some UGCs because I want to be able to also answer some questions. And if I'm just giving out UGCs, it's going to be hard, right? Now, okay, chicken pet, let's go. Okay, chicken, are you on the land? Chicken, if you're here, please trade me. I am here at the top right. Well, thank you. And please don't give me things though. Like I appreciate the coins. It was cute and nice, lovely. But I don't have tons of endless space. Okay, so chicken pet is gonna have a bunch of lights to give out. So you can trade him also. Now please only get one. Don't get two. We want everyone to be able to get them. And it's also a time sink to trade you all. And we want to make sure we get as many as possible, right? So, oh, Phantom Mike is here too. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me see if he's okay. Can you trade people them too? Okay, hold on. I think he is going to trade you guys too. Let me just give him a whole bunch. Oh, wait. Is this Phantom Mike? I don't Phantom Mime. Wait, what the heck? Maybe it's not Phantom Mike. It's different people. That's funny. Okay. I'm going to pause for a second here and try to answer some questions. Okay. Let me look. I only started a couple here. Savage Power, you have asked so many incredible questions today. And like I said, vibe of today is less AMA, more hangout sesh. So you did ask some like really deep, intense questions. I will answer high level, maybe a couple, but we're not diving super deep in. So hold on, let me see here. Okay. So this question here. When will the world feel like having a living game rather than a collection of activities? Are you planning deeper NPCs, quests, exploration, story, and persistent progression? So this is like a really interesting question that I could answer in 10,000 ways. And I mean, I don't know how long you've been in the Pixels community for, but it's always been a thing in Pixels that we don't have like a super strong storyline and lore beyond what has come about over time through like different areas and systems in the game and genuinely our community creating and building really interesting things and coming up with like inherent storylines and whatnot. So are we going to suddenly write a book and write a really strong storyline? No, that's not going to happen. Deeper NPC engagement, I'm not sure. We have dabbled with this in the past, and it was fun. I'm not sure if it really like pushed the Pixels game in a significant direction when we did it. So I don't really see us diving deep into that. But we will continue to, work on like some systems and events and stuff. I think live ops events are such like a fun way to implement a little bit of lore into the community. And you just saw in this dress to impress competition, like people wearing items from events from years ago, literally years and years ago. Like, and like the Shoreline event comes around once a year. So it's like, if you're asking for like a strong like storyline, it's not going to come. But when you look at the Pixels Terravilla as a whole, there's so many different things that have kind of created this fun lore. And one of them, example, is Shoreline, right? That comes once a year for 24 hours. Like that's kind of insane. Like why? You tell me, maybe you write a book about it, Okay. Let's see. You also mentioned like a living world. I think our community is really what makes it feel like a living world. I think our NPCs are there and they're great and they help with quests and whatnot. And I think our strongest NPCs actually are the ones that have ended up being emulated from people in real life. So like, yes, Luke and me, right? This whole event over the weekend was about Luke, which is like very funny and parasocial and engaging. But we've done lots of things in the past with partners too, like Han Tao has been an NPC. I think Alriki, you know, we've had people, Geo, Endless, right? Which is, it's kind of like more fun than I think like a brand new made up character. But you tell me. Everyone has like opinions and thoughts on that. Okay. Let's see. It's completely other types of question. Here we go. Hello. Do you guys have any plan on expanding the Pixels team? As you saw, people really loved last event. The only thing to keep such event and store refresh low team. Yeah, you're correct. We have a smaller team. Are we going to be growing the team anytime soon? Probably not. You know, we intentionally had to make the team much smaller so that we were able to direct capital and attention in the right places. Yes, that means smaller team. Yes, that means slower building and slower updates and whatnot. But we're still here and we're still doing all those things. I think it's also an interesting time with open sourcing too, that, you know, if you have a really strong idea that we just like aren't building and you're like, oh, I really want this, like you have an opportunity now to build it or request that someone else in the community agrees with you and wants to build it. So it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting time is with all of that. Okay, let me hand out some more UGCs. Who hasn't got one yet? Who hasn't gotten one yet? No line. And like I said, try only get one. Wait, did Phantom Mike respond to me? No. Yes. Oh, you have the wrong person. I did, right? Okay, well, I didn't give them. I gave them one. All right, where are you then? I can give you some more. Okay, trade me. Okay, so Phantom Mike is also going to give some out. Strigade. Okay. And like I said, only take one. I think I have like more than the number of people that are actually hanging out here, which is good. But still, it's like we want to make sure that everyone can get one. Did Phantom Mike leave? Oh no, he's here. Okay. Okay, so Phantom Mike is also gonna have a whole bunch to give out. So you can trade with him and Chicken Pet. They both have a whole bunch. So you can see what he looks like. He's got his Sleepygachi guy on. Nice. I'm gonna give me a pop berry. Like I love, oh, that's funny. Thank you. Didn't I already give you one? Only take one. Okay. Perfect. Someone asked what land we're on. I forget. What was it? 2660, I think. Okay. Okay. This question here. You guys have said story refresh more often. The problem is you have a small team. I don't see MS update for the next 2 months. There will be more bully bucks, so more problem. What do you plan to do about this? Yeah, no, you're right. It's a big problem. The intention is to do store updates more often. That doesn't only mean merchant ships though, right? There are other stores in the game like Neon Zone and whatnot. So we are hoping to have a more intentional refresh of these stores. However, it's a tough problem. Those stores don't solve any issues though, right? We just saw that with the buoy bucks. There are way too many buoy bucks in the game right now. People really want to buy things and spend them on things, which I completely understand. Those users have worked so hard for them. But at the same time, we can't just sell like 100 aviaries because it would ruin the system. So it's quite a difficult systematic issue that we need to dive in and solve. And then on top of that, we do have a limited team. So I don't have an answer for this yet. We won't for probably quite a while. Yes, we're looking at probably months before we're able to get like a solid update in that is more than just a store update that people get annoyed because they missed out on, you know what I mean? So I don't have a strong answer for you, but that is me being super, super transparent. So okay. What line are we in again? Was it 2660? I think. Oh, thank you. Don't give me stuff though. I don't have enough space in my inventory. Other player doesn't have space. No, I don't have space. I think it's me. Don't give me stuff. But thank you. Okay. Why can't I trade? It says low trust store, but I traded with Cat. I don't know who Cat is. But if you trade with a team member, no, don't give me all the stuff. I can't take all that. Don't give me things. Okay. If you trade with a team member, you can trade anything because we have special permissions that we can trade with low trust score users. Like, and the reason for that is to help new players. But yeah, so I don't know who Cat is, but yeah, your trust score is your reputation score. Okay. How about Chubkins? When will it be released to all and Pixels itself on mobile? Okay, so Pixels native app is not coming anytime soon. Chubkins is a good question. I don't know, but team is working hard on that. It's looking so good. And I personally don't know when they're going to open it up, but I would say pretty soon because it's looking really good. Okay, did you get rid of things? No, don't give me things. Come on. Don't do it. Okay. UGC fair soon. You know, it's funny because I was trying to figure out if we could do that this summer because then it would be exactly a year and it did not work into our timeline, but that proves to you that I've been thinking about it. So we'll see. I can't leak anything yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Thank you, Tiger. Need to get VIP again. Yes, that would solve your problems. It would. Getting VIP. Where did the inspiration for Barney come from? That's a really good question. I don't know. Do you guys, when was the first appearance of Barney? Was Barney around in like the OG Pixels? I think it might have been like before I joined. Like Pixels became the Pixels game, I think, for like maybe 2 months before I joined the team. And there was some lore already implemented, including Terravilla was named Terravilla. Was Barney there then? I'm not sure. Barney was just always like this old grandpa guy that, you know, I mean, you know, Barney. You know, Barney. Yeah. Here we go. Any update? Yes. So if we do a store update, there will be chase items put into probably the wheel. How can I get to this portal? We are on land 26. Okay, I better be telling people correctly. Are we on 2660? Yes, I think that's what that says. 2660. Yes, chicken. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. De nada. Nice. Phantom. Like I said, Phantom Mike and Chicken Pet both have some UGCs to give out. Make the NPCs into choose your path outcomes requests. It makes people, yeah. I don't think our system is built for that. That would take like a significant addition to the system, engine, whatever it's called. But that could be like an interesting thing maybe someone built. So maybe you guys should come over to the community website, Open Pixels community website, and request it, right? Come into requests here and enter in what you want, what you're looking for, right? So reminder, community.pixels.xyz. And reminder, would be super, super cool if there was a bunch of stuff in here for when Luke returns next week. Little bonus birthday present to see, because he basically built like all this himself. He was working with like another dev on the team, but like he built and designed so much of this himself. So it would be really cool to like have just a lot of activity on here for him to come back and like see it. It like, you know, it just would feel amazing. It would be really, really cool. So please, please, please put your feature requests in here if you've built something or it's almost ready. It would be really awesome if you were able to submit it before, like, I don't know exactly when he's coming back, but let's say Sunday. So yeah, would love to see it. Here, let me share the link again. Here we go. This is our link. So go to this website, put in your requests, put in, if you've built something, that would be really cool. Yeah, go do that. Okay, let's go back to the game. Okay, I feel like everyone on here probably has gotten one. Like there's not 200 people in here, so there's got to be, you guys have got to be having it. Duck galore. You already got one. I saw you talking to someone else about it. No way. Okay. All right. Well, we've gone over time, but I feel like we can wrap this up here. So thank you all for coming out and just hanging out, having a good time. Let me know if you liked this AMA, more like just live stream. That's why I like to call them live streams, because I know they're not always directly AMAs, but the AMA has kind of become like the name of our live streams, even though they're not always AMAs. Anyways, let me know what you think. If we want to do anything similar like this in the future. I think I'm actually going to be off at the end of August. So Luke is going to be alone on a live stream. So do with that what you will. I fear he will not be reviewing outfits. However, you can maybe come up with some ideas of what you want to do with him alone on a live stream. Could get really techie, could be more chill. Knowing him, it'll just not be, and it'll be a lot more techie. So yeah, let's call it there. Thank you all for coming out, and we'll see you next week. Reminder, community website, put in your stuff so that Luke gets, that's his birthday present. Beyond the Luke head and you guys feeding him endlessly, seeing his website filled with requests and activity would be really, really awesome. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.